boy! It is 2015, and so it is time to show you my 2015 to-read list. I recently went through all my books and collected a huge pile of them and put them in my nightstand as a constant reminder that these are the books that I really want to read this year. Now I think in total there's about 20 books, but today I'm going to show you 10 of them. So obviously I haven't read any of these, so for some of them I don't quite know what they're about, but I've heard other people talk about them or I've seen reviews of them. And you have probably seen most of these in hauls before, but here we go. First of all, we have Everyday Sexism by Laura Bates. I actually started reading this a couple of months ago, but it got put on hold, so definitely want to finish it this year. It is about, like the title says, everyday sexism. It's a lot about catcalling and just harassment that a lot of people don't take seriously. It's a non-fiction book. There's lots of tweets and anecdotes that people have sent in, and it's a really interesting and important book. Next, we have something that I showed in a haul quite recently, and it is Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel. Again, so many people have said that this was their favorite book of 2014. That is reason enough to put on my to-read list, obviously. Apocalyptic fiction. It's about a group of Shakespearean actors, so I'm very curious to read this one. Then we have a book that you will not be surprised by because it's the perfect read for me, I think. It is The Miniaturist by Jessy Burton. If you saw my Christmas haul, you saw that I got a hardback cover of this one as well with beautiful blue sprayed edges. It's set in Amsterdam. Again, a lot of people have said that this was their favorite read of 2014, so I'm gonna read it a year after. Then we have one that people have told me to read over and over again. It is Zadie Smith's On Beauty. I haven't read anything by Zadie Smith yet, and I really want to. I have a couple of her books, but this is the one I'm going to start with. Then we have a YA book. One of my favorite books of 2014 was Fangirl, so it is time to read the next Rainbow Rowell, and it is Eleanor and Park. Again, so many people adore this book. I know it's supposed to be quite sad, which I'm into. I feel like this will probably be a really quick read, but I'm excited to cross it off the list. Then we have #GirlBoss by Sophia Amoruso, the founder and CEO of Nasty Gal. I actually don't know anything about Nasty Gal. I wonder if it's going to be a cross between Alexa Chung's It and Lean In by Sheryl Sandberg. Then I have another YA book. It is The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender by Leslye Walton. So many people have done reviews of this. I've had this for about a year. Gorgeous cover. I think it's sort of magical realism. It's just supposed to be a beautiful family story. I want to see what all the hype is about. Then I have one that I know absolutely nothing about, and it is Boy Snowbird. Rosanna read it, absolutely loved it. I stole her copy before it went to the charity shop. So shiny. Then we have Burial Rites. Apparently I'm going to read a lot of white/beigey books this year. It has this beautiful feather and black sprayed edges. It's set in Iceland. I think it's about a female criminal and the death penalty, if I remember correctly. This was published in 2013. Again, loads of people saying it was their favorite read of 2013, so I'm gonna check it out. And then finally we have a classic that I've been wanting to reread for the longest time. I read it when I was young, but I'd never heard about it before, and I just picked it up from my mom's old books in Dutch. Little Women. I have the amazing Penguin Threads edition, which looks like embroidery and feels like embroidery, and then on the inside it looks like the back of something that's been embroidered. People won't stop talking about Little Women. I feel like I'm constantly missing references, and yeah, I'm really excited to reread a book that I enjoyed when I was really young and that I don't really remember anything about. That is my initial 2015 to read list. I'll be reading them all throughout the year. These are not the first 10 books that I will be reading. Let me know in the comments if you've read any of these and if there's one that I should move up a little bit higher on my list, and I'll talk to you guys later. Doei!